Welcome back, everyone, to Colorado Craft Season 3. And, yeah, I've got some different armor on. In the last episode, we went to the Twilight Forest, and I'm sad to say I lost part of my footage. So I was not able to save everything, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. We ended up killing uh, the Naga, the Lich, the Minishroom, the Night Phantom, the Alpha Yeti, the Snow Queen, the Urgast, and then I soloed the Hydra, which losing that footage made me kind of upset because that was a very interesting fight. I died a couple times. Go figure. Uh, then I was able to, find the troll caves to get the magic beans. I made my way up to the Giants area, and I got the pickaxe. I found the lamp of cinder. Got a couple of the castle bricks. And yes, so I was not able to find the maze breaker. Uh, we'll obviously have to go back in there and try to find it to finish this whole section up. But as you can see, we are pretty well caught up to this. So yeah, let's take a little look here. You notice that my big electrical tower is now gone. The only thing that's being powered at the current moment is this arc furnace and this pump for the coke oven. This is actually full. But yeah, this is all coming down and getting ready to be moved back here. I've gathered a few of the resources to build multiple versions of some of these things, plus many extras that were not in the quest line. So I've gotten the cloches in place. I've gotten the water part taken care of so that they have that infinite source of water thanks to this OP sink, which is awesome. And then, yeah, so over here is the new power station. I have the blue ice and uranium in there, giving power to everything. And recommendations, don't go in. Those wires will hurt. But I have them coming up and out the top here. Each row in there goes up and into a thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rows of 5. And they each go into a single thing up here. Ooh. Yeah, into these, the capacitors. And that is being charged. It comes over here, comes down to this area, which is a switch yard. In this switch yard, I'm going to be able to control what gets power and when. So if I wanted to power these garden cloches over here, but not those ones, I could easily come over here and be like, okay, this one needs power. This, and this need power, but I need to leave these cloches off. So I would leave that switch up. Right now I have everything unpowered. just because there's nothing hooked up, no reason to have power going through. The current transformers allow me to, if I think I can click on it with an empty hand. Yeah. It tells you how many of the flux have passed through it in 20 ticks, or about 2 seconds. And so I'll be able to see where my power loss is coming from. Now, I want to keep these power lines up, away from me and everybody else. This is about where they're going to be the lowest. I have here and there another tower set up kind of like this one. That will take power over here, take power over here. If I need to, I'll set another one up, a little bit further along here. But if I do that, I'm going to set up another uh, relay station like this a little bit further over. Hi. So yeah, so that's kind of what's going on with this. Is I'll put another thing here, and if I need to, I can pull power from either of those towers into this switch yard to move things a little bit further along. Oh. Give me just a second. But yeah, so there's that. Tiffany 417 being a goofball. Yeah. So there's still more I need to gather, because as it is, I have enough resources to build basically one of every machine that is in the engineer's book, which I can't remember where I put it. Doot. Did I put it in my backpack? Oh, it's right there in my inventory, and I'm blind. So, yeah, one of every machine, whether it be, a silo, a tank, I have one of all of these, and one of all of these that are an actual building. The fluid reservoir, lubricant, asphalt concrete, multi-block projector, motorboat, napalm, portable generator, automatic lubricator, and flare stack. Those are optional things, but the pump jack, the distillation tower, the coker are the ones that I have the blocks for. Now, I'm not going to build everything in one episode. That would be kind of crazy. But we are going to start putting together this area, which is going to create our biodiesel. I am going to have to make more parts because, like I said, it's basically one of each thing. So with the stuff I have out here, it'll be 2. So I'll have 2 of the industrial squeezers, 2 of the fermenters, and 2 refineries. I have enough to make 2 diesel generators, 2 crushers, 2 distillation towers. I believe I have enough to make another arc furnace. So I'll have 2 of those, but that's don't think I'm going to build the second one. Enough to build 2 assemblers, 2 metal presses, 2 pump jacks, and then of course I have all of these, which I don't want to waste all the fluid that's in there, but if I do, I do. I mean, right now we're not really using any of it, so it's not been a huge deal. But yeah, let us get ourselves kind of situated. Eat myself a carrot. Nom nom nom. And yeah, let us get putting things together and see how far we can get in this episode. Alright. All the piping looks good. That looks good over there. Well, ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? Once all this is said and done, the pipes that take the biodiesel will be on the surface here. They'll run down the center and then off into the diesel generators, which will be stationed here. But I want these tanks to be full prior to me putting in the diesel generators and all that. So let me go empty out my inventory a little bit into here, because I still want this stuff fairly accessible to me if I need it. I'll take that back. I'm not sure. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I need terracotta, which unfortunately the remote cannot do for me. I have to smelt clay. And I got 3 there. Okay, so that means I need my gravel. And put all that up in there. Looks like I need to add some coal to my whatchamacallit down here. I will eventually try to figure out how to power that like forever, so that I don't have to keep running down here to add coal to it, because it is getting kind of expensive, but that's okay. There's Clan Icefire. He's just kind of standing there at the moment. But that's a-okay. Turn my magnet off so I'm not picking up a bunch of random stuff. Kind of like that. Not sure where that came from, but there it is. Put that in there. So now it is just the waiting game to try and get some clay, and we will be right back. All right, here comes the real fun part. Now I have to build two more power lines, for the towers. Get it over here and separate it where I need it. Well, actually 3 more, because I need to have one kind of centralized, maybe. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. So at least one more big one to bring things over. One more big one to be able to divide it properly. A couple going off this way, a couple going off this way. And then maybe a small electric tower, kind of centralized. I'm trying to think of how to make this work and make it look half decent. You know what I mean? And we are back. As you can see, these things are working. Everything is running smoothly, except for the fact that I had to take out the item router because it was causing some issues over here. That's alright. I can figure something else out later on for that. Not a huge deal. And yeah. But I have it now where if I want to turn something on or off, I can do so. And then this is the empty line, which is right here. I have it connected all the way across just in case I need to add extra power somewhere for something. But yeah, so I think we will call this an episode. Next time we will start working on maybe putting in the diesel generators and maybe the pump jacks and distillation towers. But until then, bye.